Okay, back at wood cutting. Okay, I put my wood cutting bar and a hotkey. I hotkeyed it, so whenever you come to a tree, you want to equip one weapon in your main hand. You don't want to dual wield anything because it won't work. So you walk up to a tree and you just make sure your wood's in a hotkey, so it makes it easier. And you just keep pushing that hotkey over and over and over and over again until you get wood in your inventory. Bring up your inventory, push I. Now, I got some wood. I'm gonna go walk over to a vendor and I will show you how to do that. But the main key is go open your technique section, go to where it says wooding, put that in your hotkey, go to a tree and just start chopping away. Because the only way you're gonna make money in the beginning is to chop at wood and sell it. Now the reason why you're gonna make money is because you need to buy books. And these skill books are going to help you make your armor and your weapons. Without these books, you are nothing. So, and just remember, it takes 4 hours to learn one skill. So, yeah, this game isn't really, see a quest, go do a quest, come back, get a piece of armor. Right now, it's you go and you farm and you get your mats and you make your shit and then you go. Okay, now we're at a vendor. Now, the important thing here is that when you sell your wood, you don't want to put it in the sell to vendor and then push accept. Because if you do that, it's going to tell you you have a negative value. And if you still push OK, you're going to lose all your wood and you're not going to get any damn money. So what you need to do is you need to put your wood in to where it says sell to vendor and you'll see the copper amount. When you see the copper amount, you want to go to, or the silver amount, copper or silver, and you want to go to that little window and then you want to push the same amount as it's in the window that the sell vendor has. So if you have 2,000 silver worth of wood, you want to make sure you push 2,000 silver on this little tab right there. And then you push accept. That way you'll get 2,000 silver in your bags. If you don't do it that way, you're going to lose all your wood that you've had. So the best way to do this is to collect 100 pieces of wood and go to the vendor and test it out for yourself. So after you push accept, see that's too much of an amount, so I can't really. It's hard to deal with only 18 pieces of wood because there's not enough silver. So I recommend just farm for 100 pieces of wood, and then go to the vendor and then test this out, just to make sure you put the wood in the sell to vendor section, and then you push the little money icons on top, and then match the value with what it says in the sell to vendor. And then the next thing you do after you get a whole ton of money, you want to go find the banker. And here's the banker. Easy to find. Um, in some towns, he's not that easy to find, but here he's easy to find. So we're just gonna look around, look at this guy, look at the ground, check out the graphics. Some dude in a little robe, I don't know, wiping himself off. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, you open the vendor, you push R to interact with everybody. So you push R, and there's your bank. So you want to push I to open it up. You just click it once, and then you just drag it over, and then you click it once, and then you put your stuff in the bank. You can put your money in the bank too, and it'll be safe. Now, the reason why you want to protect your stuff is I'm going to show you in a second. But let me just add that when you first start the game, you want to start woodcrafting. I mean, you can walk around and look at the views and look at the graphics, which are pretty impressive. You can do all that and then come back, find some wood, start chopping the tree, get as much as you can, sell it, go find vendors that have crafting books. First thing you want to do if you want to make armor first, go find the armor vendor. It has armor books. Buy as many books as you can and then see which ones you can learn first. You can only read one at a time. It usually takes about 4 hours each time, so you get the picture. It takes a long fucking time. But once you're done, you're pretty much done with that and you can go on and do some other stuff. Explore the town without getting killed too fast. Or explore the world without getting killed too fast. So just remember that. Buy wood, buy books, learn the skills, and find the areas where you can make stuff. It's usually next to the vendors that have the armor books. You'll have the little, you'll have like, I don't know, like a bench that you'll walk up to and it'll say armor crafting, or it'll say shield crafting, or it'll say bow crafting. You just walk up to it, face it, and push R. And then a little screen will pop up, and then you'll get the information you need once you have that particular skill. Because if you don't have all the skill books and you haven't learned everything, then you won't be able to make what you want to make. So it's a lot of practice and a lot of error. It takes a little time to figure it out. Now, I wouldn't suggest jumping in water like that because it takes a long time. Now, the reason why you want to go to the bank is this reason right here. This guy is mining in a tree away from the town like an idiot, and he's just standing there. Now he's really mining right now. He's not really moving, but he has something hotkeyed. He's probably watching a movie, just pushing that hotkey over and over and over and over and over again to get mines, to get material. It's what you mostly have to do when you first play. So I'm sitting here killing him, and he doesn't know it because he's watching a movie, pushing his hotkey to mine or to collect wood. So if you die and you're not in the town, then guards can't help you. And this is the reason why it's important to farm and to buy the books and to make your shit so people can't come up to you and kill you like this. Because once they kill you, I'm going to show you why. It takes a little while to kill. There's some blood. I'm hacking away. You notice how my stamina bar, which is yellow, keeps going down. Well, if you don't have points in certain, particular like strength, then it takes longer for that to go down. Now he's on his knees, and I killed him. His arm flew off, and it looks like he's flipping us off. But anyway, I am gonna loot. So I push tab and I loot him, and look at all that loot that I got. Now he probably sat there for 15 minutes gathering those 2,032 pieces of ore for about probably 10-15 minutes, and I just came up, killed him, and stole it from him. Pretty fucked up, huh? Anyway, it's his own damn fault he was out of town doing that. He should have been in the town. There's a rock right there, and he would have been safe. But anyway, I came up, I saw him, I killed him, I took his shit. So you just have to remember that. Next, stay in the town, mine in the town, unless you have, awesome armor. Alright, and then go to the bank. Put your shit in the bank before you set off an adventure, because if you have all this crap in your bags and somebody comes up and just kills you, you're fucked. You have to do it all over again. Okay, I'm taming a pet, just to show everybody about taming pets. I have a little rabbit here, taming a little rabbit. On the bottom, they'll tell you, taming rabbit. Your taming skill will go up, so you can tame horses later. So it's a good idea to walk around, tame the rabbit. The pathing of your pets isn't so great, so I'm gonna kill the rabbit for you. You can kill your pets. The only problem is you get your pet and you can kill it. So if you're whacking on something else, like a boar or some other dude that's killing you, and your pet gets in the way because it's helping you attack it, and you hit your pet, you're gonna kill the fucking thing. They need to fix that. See, there's some blood. There's a rabbit. I'm gonna look around. Usually the rabbit drops these little pouches, and it'll have like bones in it or flesh. So you pick that up and use it for leather working and so on and so forth. Okay, here's the impressive part. Here's the nighttime sky. Look at that. You haven't seen that in MMO. So this was the best part for me, was the nighttime, because it got pitch black. You can't see your hand in front of your face when nighttime comes. You have to have a torch. If you don't have a torch and you're walking around, somebody sees you, you can't see them, you're fucked. I mean, literally, you go in places, you can't see your hand in front of your face, so you don't know where you're going. Right now, it's like day, nighttime, so you can still kind of see, plus there's torches that light your way. So, it's pretty neat. And that's basically about the game, you just want to mine, make wood, do what you need to do to make your armor and your weapons before you set out on an adventure. Good thing is you can make enough money, you can buy a house, and you can stick your house on some property, and you can go inside your house. And they're not just little tiny houses, they're big, huge houses. So that's pretty neat.